nothing extraordinary about my childhood or my upbringing to mean that I had these extra advantages to be successful. So really hoping people take away from that is, like everyone else, I've had exactly the same opportunities as everyone else. It just depends on your attitude and what you do with it. I think the key ingredients to success is, first of all, how you look at life. I mean, I definitely look at life that it's all half full. You know, I'm often, even in the worst case scenarios, I'm going, yes, but the good sign of that is, the positive of that is. So it's just how I look at things. And also I think the other really key reason why, you know, I've done so well is people I've surrounded myself with. And, you know, I look at my husband, who is, I like mostly, not always. But, you know, him coming into my life and how 1 and 1 is equal 10. You know, what I've done for him, what he's done for me. You know, the fact that I'm really lucky to have an amazing mother that's helped me raise my children. I actually said to the other day when one was a brat, I said, look what you've done. That child needs more discipline. No, so, you know, really having that home support, because really lives in any form aren't one-dimensional. You know, I'm a woman, I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm a wife. So all of those elements need to be taken into account when you're actually living your life. So at one point in my life, when I had my pendulum was so far business orientated that there really wasn't much else happening in my life. And you know, there's probably things I could have easily done better. But without that extreme focus, then it just wouldn't be what it is today. Do what I did in the early days. You know, there was a guy, I sourced out people who were ahead of me. There's no point in speaking to people on the same level as me because they've got the same problems. So people that have solved all the problems that I'm sort of going to come across. So there was a wonderful man called James Fitzgerald, who unfortunately passed away, but he started Muffin Break. So he was great. He was an eccentric ex-lawyer. He was amazing. Leslie Gillespie from Baker's Delight, who had been going, I think at the time, 14 years when I met her, and she was just, you know, not only was she helpful for knowledge and friendship, but, you know, she was giving me discs and programs and systems, and because I'm such a system freak, I was just sort of lapping that up. And then in turn, you know, where we're strong is sort of the marketing and other areas, so we were sort of helping her as much as we can. But really it was, you know, I rang up Jerry Harvey, can I meet with you? You know, so I just sort of did that annoying, you know, can you meet me type thing, and, you know, sat with them, and, you know, I always brought a pen and paper, and I just sat there and just wrote down notes after notes after notes after notes. You have to remember, these people get contacted all the time, so they will meet with you if you've already got something. If you just approach Jerry Harvey and say, mate, I've got a really good idea, he'll go, all very well, but there's a lot of people with great ideas. It's the different people that actually take those ideas, put everything on the line, and actually start something that's actually working that I can help you with, because I can get you to the next level. But, you know, can I get you started from the very start? Probably not. You've got to have it immediately. So it's really, you kind of pick your time to pick the right people. Our job as business people is to grow year on year. So we have to grow our business. Now in Australia we're limited to 23 million people. So being limited to 23 million people means you're limited to growth. And you sort of go, really, that sounds extraordinary, because 23 people is a lot of people, but suddenly we're at 200 stores, and yes, we've got heaps more growth to go, but there's a point where you're going to slow down. So we actually sat down and said, well, what are we good at? And we always thought we're marketing. You know, we created a brand within 5 years with a 98% awareness of juice users, so which was extraordinary considering we had no money. And so we thought we were good at marketing, but what we've realised once we sat down and had a strategy meeting and really planned for the future of where we're going to get our growth, we realised that because of my control freakness, if that's even a word, we had this great infrastructure. So we had internal lawyers, we had internal design teams, so everything, we very had hardly any external people working for us. So we had this great machine. So in actual fact, the foundation of our business was really strong to be able to help these businesses at that time where they really need that extra expertise. Because in your life cycle of growing a business, it's nearly like, you know, when you get to about 15 stores, you need more people than the business can afford to grow but you haven't got the money to do it. So it's that real, it's that sort of, okay, I got past that one. And then really you then get to 100 stores and you sort of, okay, you've got other challenges. Okay, I need to get to the next one. So it really is, it's like climbing Everest. You've got all these sort of, on the way, these shelves you've got to overcome. We've got 400 stores, but we've got, Booster's still got an incredible growth here in Australia and overseas. We're doing phenomenal things in the UK and Malaysia particularly. So that's really exciting where our growth's going in Europe now that Europe's been a little bit more settled. It's starting to really get momentum and take off, which is really exciting. Salsas, we've got 50 stores. We opened a 50th store last week, so that's really hitting that critical mass to really get to the next level. Challenges with all the brands, as you always have. No matter, there's not a time ever that everything's perfect, so there's always challenges. We've got Chivo, this fantastic Adelaide coffee brand that we bought, which has got about 26 stores, and we've got this incubator brand called Hatch, which is like a chicken shop, but it's a really cool little chicken shop. So all those brands need to grow. All have capabilities of 200, 300, 400 stores. So would love to see the 1,000 store mark combined in the next 5 years if possible, and that's what we're going to aim for.